In a world where influencers trade lead, poison, wholeness for likes, a superfan must team up with a disgraced idol to take down the shadowy Big Bean. This Cinco de Mayo, they'll prove that true happiness isn't found in a private garden, but in a hole we find together in It's a Whole Thing. John, I need you to be honest with me. Look at your shoes. Are there holes in them?
I mean, technically, yes, Harry. There are giant holes at the top of my shoe. That's where I put my foot. It is structurally necessary.
No. I'm not talking about those kinds of holes. I'm talking about the void. The spiritual unwholeness that only a $45 bag of artisanal whole wheat flour and a TikTok influencer can fix.
Is this about that girl on my feed that told me I can't be happy unless I'm whittling my own spoons out of driftwood? Because I tried that and I ended up with a new table saw and a wife who all of a sudden was really interested in budgeting.
Yeah, it's worse. So today we're turning It's a Whole Thing from original pattern brewing into a movie. The beer is a hazy IPA, but the movie is a high-stakes conspiracy thriller about why you should never trust a woman who eats raw carrots in a yurt.
Wait, we're finally taking down the lobbyist behind Big Bean? Because those chickpeas have been suspiciously organized lately, and I say chickpeas, but I mean a different thing.
I think chickpeas are also beans. It's Big Bean. We're going deeper, though. Deeper than chickpeas, deeper than beans. We're talking about lead-poisoned gardens, Illuminati-funded sourdough starters, and the terrifying truth that being whole might just mean being an easy target.
This is for Kat and the socially active legends that listen to Beer Me That Movie. Crack that can, everyone, and get ready.
Yeah, put down that whittling knife. Pick up a pint. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Lights, camera, ale action. It's time for our feature film.
Some quick Beer Me That Movie updates before we get into today's feature film. Our new website is live, and you can browse our entire catalog. You can even play a video game on your browser that takes you very much back to 1990s internet. You can vote or contribute to the vault. We're going to release a top-voted vault beer very soon, I promise. And also, if you're a fan of Easter eggs, our new website has a few. I'll give you one of them now. You can type Harrison on your computer while viewing our website and see a secret clip from Harrison's interview with Howie Mandel.
Yes. And good luck beating my high score. And there are other Easter eggs too. Just don't type in sexy nun. Also, if you haven't seen our new trailer yet, look for it on YouTube. It's based on a real infomercial.
Moving on to Act 1.
Okay, so Act 1, the Carrot Queen
We're in.
and the Quiet Quit. Welcome to it.
Oh my gosh.
We talked about this movie in the Fast Five, and I always remember things verbatim.
Do you? I'm glad one of us does, John.
Yeah, it's very. I remember
verbatim.
We didn't make one good whole joke,
right?
And I kept trying to make sure that people understood I was saying whole thing,
wheat,
not whole thing. Yeah, like whole wheat.
It's a WH for everyone out there.
So this is not a movie about holes that's been done.
Right, like in the dirt or different hole. There's lots
there
of
are websites dedicated to them.
There you go. That's right. You guys know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're check them out. You already have. Let's be honest.
So
like the most
found
visited part of the internet.
We buy a lot of ad space on those websites. Just kidding.
Oh, you must have some free time. But if we're gonna make this into a movie, Harrison, let's give it more than just a hole. Let's make this hole a hole.
A whole hole. That's what we're all looking for in this life, isn't it?
Quick question before we begin.
Yes.
If I have a hole and I take some of that hole away, do I end up with more hole or less hole?
I think you get less. Well, if you have it, I don't know. If there's, I don't know, holes can change. I have no idea. I don't know much about hole science, John. Hole science is the only fake science.
You didn't do hole science?
Yeah, I focused on different whole science. No W. How people are made, as they say. So, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, back to the movie. We're back from an edit. So
Woo!
it's a whole thing. We talked about it being, I remember it being influencer based. We're kind of making a play on influencers. We live in an alternate reality. We tell me about what is this? Give me some explanation of the world that this movie takes place in.
Right. Yeah. Like very similar to Freelance, this idea, it kind of was us stumbling around for a while. And then the last 3 minutes of the Fast Five was us kind of being like, oh, it's this and it's this and it's this. But like John, my memory of it is about as clear as my memory of this in the future. It's almost non-existent. Just living in the moment, guys. I've become too zen. But there are downsides. Where am I? No, how did I get in this parking lot? But for the movie's sake, I'll try to remember. So yes, John covered the basics. Influencers, we're in the future, maybe an alternate now. Influencers are kind of how people get their information, which is kind of like now, but even more so. Imagine there's be a world full of influencers. Maybe there's not even TV.
I was going to say, can we make it like I think influencers are the only...
That's what happened. We missed Saturday morning cartoons. They missed the radio. Somehow just influencers arrived in this world. Maybe some guy took the dude on the soapbox yelling about how, the devil's in your wife's underpants, literally. It was like, we should put him in front of a camera.
I'll give you 10 rupees if you promote my maid service.
Right, yeah. And then it was, the first pop-up was an actual person that popped up in front of you at a market 100 years in the past.
Are you looking for a maid?
Right. How did you know? He's covered in soot. So anyway, yes. So it's that world. We're in that world. Influencers kind of not run everything, but it's how people get their information. Also, I kind of said this as a throwaway thought at the end of the Fast Five. We were running through it's a whole thing. But I think we're going to make it more concrete right now. I want this world to be a world where being married or even being in a relationship with somebody has been outlawed.
Okay.
And we can say, is it, population control, environmental reasons, whatever, pick your thing. But it's been outlawed and now it's like looked down upon. So what do people do with all their time?
Like marriage is outlawed,
yes,
or
marriage is
mating?
Outlawed.
Like
all of it. Mating, marriage.
No boy, girl, boy, girl.
That's right. Nothing. Or girl, girl, boy, boy. Nothing. Nothing's allowed. No fun. Well, the fun they have is digging around in their garden, kind of doing hobbies that influencers tell them to do while they work their one world government jobs that are basically there to also distract them when they're not in the garden. It's very Big Brother, but it looks nice because everyone has a cabbage patch. And the skies aren't gray all the time. Probably smells, well, a lot of manure too to go into a garden, but which we're going to get deep in that manure tonight, I imagine. And so, as you said in the Fast Five, what's going to kick this story off is one of these influencers that's really popular, kind of disappears. And our hero, who is going to be Kat, who checked this beer in, longtime fan of the show. We're a bigger fan of yours, Kat. But she's going to have to go on this kind of Sherlock Holmes style adventure and figure out what happened. And in the process uncovers some stuff, some things, some secrets about the world she lives in. She didn't know. And that's what we're going to spend the next little bit talking about. But I think it's important. What else do we have to set up? We probably should throw some things. We've got the scene and the setting. We should probably talk about Kat in a minute and kind of lay out her background. But also, pivotal to this story is the main influencer, John, the actual
protagonist.
Right. This kind of the MacGuffin that maybe is more than that moves the story forward. So you're the name person. We kind of painted a picture of her. I think it was her in the Fast Five. But who is this influencer that's telling people how to live their lives and they think they're thanking her for it? Who do we have?
Yeah, so you've painted. This is a world where influencers are mandatory. Yeah, they're the decimators of information. They just like today, right? Just like
really
today,
is. It's not much of a stretch, folks.
Everyone wants to be an influencer, but it seems so hard to get to, and we've got a couple that are just very top tier. So when we first meet who we think is a protagonist, we meet Hope Higgins.
Oh, Hope.
I love alliteration, but
Yes.
Hope goes by Wholeness. That's like her social media handle. So Hope Wholeness Higgins is going to be the main influencer that we focus on here. She's big, Harrison. She's in this top tier. She's got over 50 million subs. Ooh. That allows her to get first party information, and she's got the funding and all that stuff. And she really lives in this, I forget, we're living in an alternate version of the world. Right. So for her, it's not like Miami Beach House, but she lives in a very quaint single person yurt.
Got it.
For those of you that don't know, if anyone ever invites you to their yurt, just kindly decline.
Yeah.
It's a cloth house in the woods.
When you say, "Where's the bathroom?" you're probably standing.
You are there, which is convenient.
For some.
She lives in this yurt. She films content about Industrial Revolution trauma.
Yeah, right. The Dark Ages before they outlawed all this bad stuff.
This was the end of humanity that came from the Industrial Revolution. Right. The food was poisoned. So her whole brand is built. She's Hope Wholeness Higgins. She's built on the whole life. Everyone should eat whole wheat, whole foods, and also dirt, because that's what the ancestors intended, was for us to commune in Gaia and partake and ingest the richness of her soil.
Sounds real great on the surface. We're eating well.
I know people that would follow her.
We're in a yurt. I'm not surprised 50 million people do.
How about, Harrison, on a scale of like 1 to cult leader, how much are you trusting Hope's vibe right now in the beginning of this film?
Yep. In a yurt, eating dirt is high. That's close. That's high on the cult leader scale. But I think part of her magic, or maybe she doesn't even need to try that hard in this alternate world, but I'll say for part of her magic is it doesn't feel, she's a good influencer. It doesn't feel like she's telling you what to do. It feels like she's telling you how to help yourself. She's looking out for you. She's all that stuff, all the fatherly or maternal, in this case, characteristics that a good cult leader has. So, but right now it's wrapped up in, here's how you grow your own corn, and we're going to make a chowder tonight, and thank goodness our fearless leaders are here to protect us. And and remember, don't talk to your neighbors. What was that? What were those last couple things? That had to do with food. So she's influencing, but she's got a message that's deeper than just get your hands dirty and live your life. She's trying to keep your mind quiet. Well, we don't know that yet, but maybe if you're an astute, when we meet Hope the first time, see her first reel or whatever as this movie opens up, if you're astute enough, you might feel like, well, this person's a little pushy to be just out for her own good.
It gives me like The Boys vibes a little bit, where we're the superheroes, but then behind closed doors we're just savagely unhumane people.
Yes, I love it. I think that's great.
And we got to talk about Kat. Kat checked the beer in. Kat spawned this movie. Yep. Kat is, I'll mandate that Kat is at least a follower of Hope.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me Kat's role in the whole thing.
Right. So I think in order for this to work out, this whole thing to work out, she's definitely following Hope, as pretty much everybody is. She's turned her backyard into like a Hope approved carrot sanctuary,
in the style of Hope.
That's right. And as a good citizen, she doesn't really have a social life. She just has carrots. Stinks like fertilizer. Hadn't seen a human in months. And when she's not curating her carrots, I think she works for this creepy one world government. It's like a soft world
the one world government, like the one world government that governs
we'll find
like a big brother.
Yes, like a big brother type world, I'm imagining. It'd have to be pretty intense to control people not getting married and making more humans. It'd have to be a pretty seriously big, overreaching government to do that.
It's the Department of Love that handles
that.
Right,
exactly right. We love you, and that's all you need. So it's terrifying. But she's a software engineer for the government, which is really, you kind of get the feeling, I think, in this movie that, like, if you're not busy in your garden, you're meant to be busy doing busy data work or busy work, if you will, for the government.
We're all policing ourselves.
Exactly right. And it's like Severance. She doesn't even know what she's filing or where the numbers are going, but she has to do it every day. But she's savvy on computers and stuff because of it. And really, she kind of just makes sure that the CCTV cameras are all operating correctly, which is pretty boring, mostly autonomous, but it gives her plenty of time to plant more things. So yeah, but that's Kat. She's just a human in this world trying to do what she thinks is right and follow the rules. But as we said, she's gonna get. That's how a lot of these stories start. You get kicked down this adventurous road. Someone steals the cup of Christ, and you find yourself on a tank in northern Africa. John.
That's Indiana Jones. That's 100% Indiana Jones.
But yes, you guys know.
So I'm envisioning when we meet Kat, her first scene, she's like walking in from her garden, and she's sending DMs to Hope.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, definitely.
We see that there's a lot of unanswered question. She's sending messages to Hope,
right.
and she's saying, hey, thanks for all the great content and the advice you give me to live my life in a way that serves the one world government. But could you please do a video on how to grow beans? It seems like no one knows, and it really can't be that hard. And honestly, like, just between you and me, I don't love the canned beans. Everything else comes from my garden. I'd like to grow my own beans. And so we just see that she's got all these messages or trying to reach out to her favorite influencer about beans. This is good.
And I think we can add more context here that like eating meat was also outlawed when marriage was outlawed in this ridiculous alternate world. So beans are everyone's primary source of proteins. So it's a smelly place.
It took meat and marriage away.
The two M's. But everyone relies on these beans, but no influencer has ever made a video showing how to grow your own. So you kind of got to get them from the government, and you buy your allotted amount or whatever it is of beans. But Kat, again, she's kind of like, why can't we grow everything else, carrots and onions, and we can grow beans, can't we? But I like that these questions to Hope are going unanswered.
This is a great setup. I love where we're going. Like the government gives you your can of beans and everything else.
Government beans, baby. Oh, yum.
So then we see Kat's messages unanswered, and we get a little ding from the social media app that we sort of steal the idea from and change a little bit enough not to get sued. And it's from Hope. And Hope's posting a new message. Happy Soil Saturday. It's going to be another busy day in our gardens. No time to waste. Aren't we so lucky to have this fresh, life-giving dirt delivery to us all for free every Saturday so we can grow and grow and grow. Long live our fearless leaders. I'll be back doing a live tonight with 5 helpful hints on how to get the most out of this week's soil.
Son of a gun.
And it teaches us 2 things. Hope's crazy, as are all influencers, but now we're talking about life-giving dirt, and they get dirt delivered to them.
Yes. Oh my God. Also, Soil Saturday is what happens every time you go to friggin' Roast Beef Friday. Pick it up from Harris Teeter. Lots of, I tell you what, Saturday morning, John, the busiest place in town is the bathroom at Home Depot. A lot of men doing lots of soiling. But anyway, so yes, okay, I like this. I like
you go look at the plants. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Different soil for all. That's the way it is in this weird world too. But I love this, that we're getting an insight into Hope here in one of her live streams or whatever, and talking about all this soil. We're good soil. All right, cool. So we're gardening, free soil, some beans. Okay, annoying influencers, but I don't know, whatever. I like this. This doesn't seem too bad so far, this world.
I mean, you can't have peace unless it's forced on you. I think that was said by
that's right,
Mother Teresa.
Sounds like her.
She was all about that.
She was.
Do you think Kat has, we know she gardens based on Hope's prescriptions, and she has her job at the One World Government? Does she have a hobby? Does she have an interest, or is she just surrendered her entire soul to the vegetable kingdom for the sake of the algorithm, so many of us are doing all the time?
Right. I don't think she really does outside of her job, which isn't a hobby, and then gardening, and kind of this whole world is set up to kind of be doing that or sleep. Those three, you sleep, you work, or you garden. Because again, this is just what this government has decided will be the easiest way to control the people. Keep them busy, keep them tired in the garden, and we'll make sure they're tired, but get them out there and get them digging and not for beans.
Just delivering dirt.
And I think
mean, it's you could sell me on it, or you could scare me with it, depending on how you presented it.
I mean, I think a society completely run and reliant on influencers is going to be ridiculous. And we could even talk about that. Like, I imagine it's not just beautiful women telling you to garden. There's probably a lot of other influencers out there parroting ideas that aren't their own, that are keeping everyone
from the Department of Health and the Department of Math.
That's right. There you go. All those things. Are high fives dangerous for your health? Oh my God. Is your neighbor really an evil ghost? Stuff like that to keep people apart. There's like all these other messages coming at you from your phone, in between every hope reel. It's why feeling warm and fuzzy when looking at the opposite gender may be a sign of cancer and how to stop it. Oh, that's a scary reel. Show me hope in the garden.
It's exactly how social media works today. Wait a minute. What? You can't tell someone not to love another person.
Right.
You have to accept that feeling of love is cancer.
That's right. That you probably have cancer, that you're wrong, something's really scary, and you have to watch this 90-minute video and sign to my class online to learn more. So this is the same world. There's so many parallels. It's hilarious and terrifying.
Yeah, the only alternate part is that meat's outlawed, but
which sucks. Oh,
yeah,
man.
it does.
We'll see what we can do about that.
I'm sure there's underground meat market. There's got to be some underground people.
Hard to have a cow farm underground, but whatever. People will figure it. People who love meat will figure it out.
Come try my worm burgers.
Ooh, worm burgers, extra wiggly. Oh my God!
And they're also eating the soil, so you're technically not disobeying the law.
That's right. Yeah, I just soil inside a worm. Maybe that's like the one vice they're allowed to have.
On Christmas, we get a worm.
One worm burger each. Line up for your worm burgers. Oh man, yeah. Okay, I hate this place, but let's help Kat get out of it. So so she's seen all this stuff. And all right, so we know about the place, about the people, about the world. What's going to happen to kick this story into gear? What's going to happen to make Kat, go interrupt the sleep, work, garden, sleep, work, garden?
Got it.
Something's going to
We've built the status quo.
Yeah.
We've established the world.
Tear it down.
High fives are dangerous for your health.
Let's throw a worm burger at it.
I think we get, this is how information is spread. We get a post from Hope.
Okay.
And it's her live actually that night. She said she was going live later that night. Ding, Hope Higgins is on live, and it's a different video. She's done lives before, but she is not wearing her burlaps. She is
all her clothes made out of burlap sacks.
Yes, very much so. Her yurt is made from burlap.
That's all
her clothing is burlap. She's remarkably well put together.
Burlap all the way down.
It's trad wife plus Amish.
The original trad wife.
This is the influencer MO if you live in this world.
Oh my God.
But now she's in a flowy sundress. She's drinking a beer. She's with a gentleman.
Ooh, who maybe we don't see, but maybe is off screen slightly or something.
You hear a gruff hey, or,
hey, what do you do right now?
You see another beer can and like a hairy palm reach for it or something.
Yes.
But she looks, when she's looking in the camera, it's real happiness, which is not something you see influencers all the time who are the greatest in the world at everything they're doing, but yet they probably have, I think,
a smile
the term
but
is
sad eyes.
Vapid. Yeah.
Smiling with those $10,000 pearly whites, but their eyes say, "I'm Eeyore. I'd rather be crying right now."
I am
a
crying.
rainy day every day in my mind.
Just enunciate. You can sell $250,000, and like this is this is the time where we see and Kat sees Hope honestly happy, and she's telling her followers, like, I finally found someone. I found my soulmate. I'm finally whole. Oh. And she's starting to talk about.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It's big, right? I mean, you can't, in a world where you can't fall in love, can't marry people, can't do anything. She's like going live with someone, drinking beer. She said the word soulmate, which let's make that like an outlawed word. There's a lot of, so there's no meat, there's no marriage. You can't say soulmate, can't say love. You can't say schwing from Wayne's World or a bunch of other words. Can't say bone or any variation, which is tricky during soup season. But yeah, so all that stuff you can't even say. Not only did Hope say it, she went live with it. 50 million plus people probably saw it. And I imagine that moment, cats were like, "Oh my gosh!" like shocked, and everyone
one of the illegal words,
right? But also, of course, like a moth to a flame. Like, what? This is happening? How is this allowed? Are things changing? What's going on? It's probably like a wild thing for these poor people to see, who are just shut in their houses all day and smelling like worm burgers.
I had one worm burger 6 months ago.
I can't get the smell of my hands.
I like that. Okay, I love that soulmate is an illegal word.
Yes.
They're probably there. It's hard to distribute what words are illegal, but this is something that was probably generationally handed down.
Exactly.
And maybe they're written in the texts when you go to school somewhere.
Yep, absolutely.
So you know what not to say. I think the fact that Hope is willing to go live and say the word soulmate and have another man, another person, just being close to another person is kind of like, that's not good
People
either.
Don't do it.
So what do you think? Like, we're witnessing a pretty big move on Hope's part for this world.
Yeah.
Take me forward. Like, what happens to Hope's account? What, like, we see this happen. Kat reacts, "Oh my God, she said one of the words." Maybe she even passes out, and then we wake up in the next morning.
Okay, I like
and kind of catch me up on what happens.
And let's say this: right before she passes out, she's seeing the ticker of how many people are watching. As Hope is there with a man drinking a beer, talking about love openly, and it goes like 50 million, 100 million viewers, 200 million viewers, and then it just cuts black and it's gone.
Nice.
And then her phone kind of shuts down or gets hot or whatever, and then she passes out. So it's maybe was seen by a billion people. Who knows? Maybe everybody saw it, and then someone shut it off, or maybe just crashed because of the number of people that were watching it. Nobody knows, least of all Kat, who's passed out on the ground. And yeah, so I like this. She wakes up the next morning and kind of comes to and remembers what she saw, reaches for her phone. Maybe it's dead. She got to plug it in. She's waiting. She's in the garden. She's doing software, punching ones and zeros into her computer, back to the garden, staring at her phone. Battery's at 0.1%. Finally able to turn it back on. And she kind of quickly goes to try to find Hope's page, trying to see, update what happened. Is there an announcement that we can meet people again? I can get out of my house. And Hope's account is vanished. It's gone. All the videos are deleted. It just says an error, 404, wholeness not found, or something like that when it goes to her page. And then she tries to keep clicking, and like a mushroom coffee influencer pops up. Fungi Frankie here. They just updated the recommended daily serving of dirt, and I couldn't be more excited to tell you about it. And she's like, "Get out of my screen. Where is Hope?
Hate you,
what
Fungi
happened?"
Frankie.
I hate Fungi Frankie. I'd rather see the high fives are dangerous guy. Fungi Frankie's the worst. The fact that it's gone and disappeared, maybe that's never happened before to any influencer, and Kat being a little more tech savvy is like, something's going on. I can probably investigate this a little bit maybe from my computer and see what's happening. Right. She's a fan, but it was so much. She's a fan. The love thing is happening. Soulmate, it disappeared. She passed out. Like, she feels like she's on the cusp of something amazing and great that could change the world. But also, as she sees stupid Fungi Frankie, 100 million people watching him talk about dirt, she's like, am I making a big deal out of nothing? Have people kind of just forgotten about last night? Did it even happen? Did I dream it? So maybe she's kind of filled with equal parts of doubt, but also like,
on to the next distractor. I mean, influencer.
But also she wants to find out. She wants to find out what's happened. She doesn't want to forget. Maybe she can't.
Does she maybe see a hole in the story?
Yeah, look out for more of those. She does. And I think that's as good a place as any to end the first act unless you have other thoughts, John. But we can let her sit there with that thought, and then maybe she kind of approaches the keyboard and is like, "I'm gonna figure it out," and starts typing in things that aren't ones and zeros to see what she can learn about.
I like that. She's a
Hope's
software
account.
engineer. We've given you the world. We've given you an inciting incident, and now we've given Kat her mission. So we'll be back in Act 2 to see what happens.
And now, we begin Act 2.
Okay, here we are, Act 2. We'll call this the Garden of Deception.
It's a men's fragrance brand. Garden of Deception.
The secret room in the back that has worm burgers.
Is that what I smell? Is that worm burgers?
Is that worm burger? No, that's our ode to 27. Come in the back, sir.
It smells like worm burgers.
Frankie sent me.
Oh, Frankie. He's a fun guy.
So I think we open up Act 2 with Kat like embroiled in this like Charlie from Sunny Philly, who is Pepe Sylvia. She's got her software skills unlocked. She's let's
Smoking
say,
carrot cigarettes.
if you take the carrot leaves and you pack them in a hole that you drilled out in the carrot itself,
Right, you can burn it and cough for a day and a half. That's great. Kids getting high on
if
everything.
you do it all day though, you'll see some things.
Large rabbit. Okay.
Because of the carrot. So we see in the beginning of Act 2, Kat is in this investigation, and she used her computer skills and her software hackingness to
exactly.
background. She looks at where Hope was in that shot, and she's able to place it and get her location.
Got it.
And she finds the location is a place, Harrison.
Okay.
What do you think the place is?
Ooh. All right. Let's do this and see if my brain can do this and make it be a ha-ha moment later for us. So let's call it it's an estate owned. It's owned by the Council of Nibbage, John.
Nibbage,
and that's a
Nibbage?
government. No, or Nibbage, Nibbage, whatever. But I'll say Nibbage. Tomato, Nibbage, Nobbage, Nibbage, Nibbage. This is a government kind of entity that is responsible for controlling what people nibbage, or eat.
Ah, okay.
Exactly.
It's
So
the
that's-
FTA, but
But they call it the
world.
Council of Nibbage
Council
because it
of
sounds
Nibbage.
fancier and also more ominous in some way. But yeah, so that's where she is. This huge estate. It's not like the White House. It's like if the FDA had a Pentagon, it would be the Council of Nibbage.
I got it. I understood. This is the black site,
Right.
FTA.
Right, because foods are obviously crucially important. So they had spent half
That's
their
true.
lives
Meat's
doing.
outlawed.
Right, meat's outlawed. There's
Eat
a lot.
dirt.
There's a lot. Yeah, you got to keep the free dirt coming to people. The Council of Nibbage is very busy. Maybe the busiest entity in this creepy future government. Yeah, absolutely. So she's shocked. I think Kat would be shocked to be like, oh my God, why is it showing up? Why is she at the Council of Nibbage? I mean, maybe it makes a little bit of sense. Hope was a food influencer, but I didn't know she had this kind of reach. So shocked, but maybe not completely shocked at what she's learning.
Do most people know that the Council of Nibbage exists, or is it like sort of like Area 51?
Right. That maybe okay, sure. Let's let it be like that. That's a great call. I love that it is right. It's just whispers and rumors about what happens there, and you ask one guy and it's they're filling the air with sedatives. But yes, someone else and they're just there to
where we
make
get
sure
our strongest carrots.
the truck's coming on time with our soil. Right. So yeah, I like that there's all kinds of hoopla about what the Council of Nibbage could be, but most people, if you ask them on the street, will tell you they're above board. But if you get a couple of carrot punches in them, they'll start whispering all kinds of rumors.
Start leaking secrets.
If you ever talk to someone, again, most people are hiding behind
True.
bushes and in gardens and behind their fence. But
Wherever two or more are gathered, it's illegal.
right, someone sweeps in and breaks it up most of the time.
Do you have a favorite influencer, Harrison?
Do I have a favorite influencer in the real world or in this world?
In the real world, like, or even like first one that comes to mind, not share.
Oh God, share?
Not share. I said not share.
I can't use share. Who do I? Oh man, influencers. Who are some funny influencers? I'm sure I follow probably a million of them, John. Who tells me things that I laugh at? I follow a lot of the couple influencers. God, what are their names?
Okay. We don't need their names because it wouldn't matter. You just see them on your feed and you're like, oh, the dark-haired guy with the blonde girl.
That's it,
whatever
John.
their name is.
I couldn't tell you, but I laughed 1,000 times at their jokes.
The follow-up question is, you as a real man in this real world, would you break into a Council of Nibbage-esque heist? Would you break into Area 51 to save your favorite carrot influencer? Or would you just be like, well, I'll look for a different...
Good luck. You're right. In this world, I would not. I would find the next one, the next blonde-haired guy with the dark-haired girl who'd make jokes about how difficult it is to figure out what's for dinner tonight. I probably would. But also, I'm not reliant on them like Kat is for Hope. So I think it's apples and oranges, but I see your point. I would not be breaking into any nibbages, any councils, anything.
Don't call them the Council of Cabbage.
They've already stolen my soul from me, is what I'm trying to say, John. Nothing would motivate me to get up off the couch with my magical phone there to keep me there forever.
Okay, well, in this world, in this movie, Kat does. Kat
Absolutely.
will.
Oh, yeah. She has to. It's like half of her life is guided through by hope. But again, not everyone's doing this, so Kat's unique. That's why the story's about Kat. Otherwise, there'd be no movie. So she's wired maybe just a little bit differently and decides, I got the skills. I can find her with my computer. And now that once she does,
it's the same line I give to my wife every time. She's like, "Why would they be doing that?" I'm like, "Because if they didn't do it, this wouldn't be a movie."
That's right. You need curious folks to make movies happen.
I hate that my answer is sometimes my dad's answer.
Well,
because it wouldn't be a movie.
Without
Watch it, enjoy it.
That's right. Oh my God. But that's the case again here tonight. The cat's out and she's trying to figure out.
Ooh, the cat's out.
The cat's out.
Cat's out of the hole.
Cat's out of the hole. The cat's out of the hole. And so I think she gets there. So she goes to the Council of Nibbage. She sneaks into this huge estate somehow. Let's not worry about that either. But she hacks into the mainframe and finds on a local camera feed.
Okay.
And she discovers that Hope is there. She's in this vast estate somewhere. She's a camera pointed in a room with Hope in there, but Hope's not tied to a chair. She's not in handcuffs. She's kind of just pacing around in this room. So I think it pops the question into Kat's head of okay, is she here because she wants to be here? Is she working? Is she a corporate plant?
Is she a plant? Is she Jack Harlow?
Right, is she a plant? Or was she kidnapped and the kidnappers aren't just forgetting kidnapping, or they've got her locked in this room? So she has some information. She's found Hope. She's somewhere in this estate.
Keep digging, Kat. Keep digging.
Exactly. And I think what she does next is exactly that. She keeps going through. Imagine this is like the computer at Jurassic Park where it's just files on it's whatever that system was.
DOS?
Maybe, yeah, just files
it's all
sitting
text
there.
Based.
Exactly right. She just clicks on the one that says something like the way of Nibbage. And she's like, what the hell is this?
Nibbage is real?
Nibbage, not only is it real, but they have a bunch of books. So she clicks on it, and it's a manifesto. It's this secret Illuminati type document, and it talks all about all kinds of things, John. So what the heck should be inside the Way of Nibbage? This top secret book hidden on this local mainframe, only accessible if you're on the estate where the Council of Nibbage
Well, I think it
sits.
opens with, I am but a man. I am but a vessel for the bean. The bean. It starts with like a proper manifesto should.
Yes.
But I think
opening vessel for the bean. This is very similar to the Order of Excellence.
Yes.
A vessel for a chicken John Cena.
So in this, she learns that the Wholeness movement was an agenda pushed by Big Bean.
Oh, shoot.
Which is the government arm that handles canned beans, big bean.
Yeah, maybe beyond the government. Yes, but
You're right. Could be Illuminati bean.
Yeah, I think so.
And the goal, she digs deep, like, oh, these guys are just bean crazy.
Who isn't?
They just showed up at a frat house full of dudes, and okay, they can be bean crazy, but then she digs and she finds crazy. That their manifesto, their goal, their mission statement is to get every single living person isolated, because humans are a social animal.
Yep.
And that's how we gain experience and education and learn and rise up and become strong. So Big Bean had two missions. One was to isolate every single human being, keep them growing, keep their private gardens, grow everything on their own. Yep. And the second mission was to supply beans.
Of course.
Because the beans are, I guess, like a deity to them.
Oh, okay. And beans make you fart, which keeps people away from you even more. So
also
it's
true.
It's the perfect protein fiber replacement for a Illuminati type government wants to keep people separated.
There's an old God, I hope someone gets this joke. There's an old bitmap file, which was like the Windows 95 image compression, was BMP. So there's an old. This is how we know it's old. It's a bitmap file, and she clicks and opens it up, and it goes to Microsoft Paint, and it opens it up, and it's a photo of a bathroom graffiti.
Okay.
And it says, and this is the first time she's heard this, it says, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans with every meal.
Yes.
And this would spawn the Big Bean. This is like where they found that. This is their Grail scrolls.
Some guy found that on the back of a bathroom door, buried under some rubble, and was like, "My God, a message from the
pre-industrial trauma."
And they recite that same poem at the start of every Big Bean Global
in like
Summit.
A chant.
Yes,
beans, musical fruit.
That's right. As they're all hunched over in their hooded capes, just blasting farts. The back of the capes flying up as they're singing through this song. Oh my God, all these stinky elite people. Yes, okay, perfect. So I love this. I think we can go even deeper and even more evil. So we've got Big Bean is here for beans all the way down for them, head all the way up. But I think to kind of add even more nefariousness to this, let's have it be that this like soil that everybody gets for free, John, it's not benevolent.
Soylent green.
It's people. It's beans. No, I think even worse than those things. Not worse than people, but if they were people, yeah. But so it's full of like heavy metals, lead, some kind of light sedatives. Like the whole point of this soil is so that all the food these people are growing every day they think is great for them, it's kind of slowly poisoning them. It's ensuring, it's Big Bean's way of ensuring that the population's too tired, too isolated to ever form a community, ever revolt, or so they thought. And like Kat's reading all this, and like her face goes from like kind of surprise and shock to like
horror.
Terror. Exactly right. She's like, oh my God, like I'm just a pawn. It's bigger. I can't believe this is real. She's like having like a out of body experience almost of like, I thought I was just a happy little person.
One world Papa's been lying to me.
It all comes tumbling down for her. Yeah, exactly. And she can see behind the curtain for the first time in her life, and what's there is lots of farts, lots of danger, lots of poisoned soil, and she just kind of feels trapped. The walls are closing in. She can't even go home and eat the food in her house. Do you trust anyone? What can you trust? Hope's gone, or a prisoner. The government that I thought loved me is trying to slowly kill me and keep me dumb and quiet. I bet my job, those ones and zeros don't even do anything in that computer. And there's another file on the Nibbage computer that says like everyone's ones and zeros, and it's just a Word doc that's 9 million pages long that just has the people who put ones and zeros in every day. It's just saved in there doing nothing.
All combined together.
Right. Ah! So she's really having a rough day. It's just not great for Kat. She's found hope, but she's also found she's learned too much. She's just seen how the sausage is made or how the beans are made, and it's not pretty, John. It's not pretty at all.
I think this is we're getting close to kind of like the midpoint.
Oh yeah.
I think before we go into the final act, I think somehow we need Hope to reveal. We need to learn that like Hope tried to break the hole when she fell in love with the guy, and that wasn't part of the script, and Big Bean disappeared her.
Yeah,
like,
I think that can be, as Kat's looking at all this stuff, she also has like up on her screen the live feed into Hope's room, and maybe just Hope starts talking to herself or talking to a can of beans she has with her, kind of confessing, right? I thought I didn't know love would cost me this much, and I can't believe that this may be my last day on Earth. Why don't they just get it over with? Like, so it says things like that lets Kat know at least, like, all right, well, Hope, it does seem like she's kidnapped. Maybe she was playing along and part of the whole corporate game, but she also saw behind the curtain, fell in love, and now she may be in serious danger because of it, and Kat doesn't want to let that happen. And that's good because it can kind of snap Kat out of her spiral that she's having when she hears Hope on the screen confessing that, like, she's worried for her own life. This whole bean monopoly, Big Bean, is going to wipe her out and keep the bean cans rolling, as they say. What must keep the bean cans rolling always?
Cans are rolling. Keep rolling cans.
The cans will crush her down. We'll put her into one of her beans. Yes.
Perfect.
And that'd be a good spot probably to end the second act.
We know that Hope's in trouble. We know now that we're up against a weird
bunch of bean lovers. But they're powerful, no doubt. And Kat has now new conviction. The blinders are off. She's ready to just start cashing checks and snapping necks, kind of.
In a Kat way. We'll see you in Act 3 to explain what that means.
This is it, the final showdown, Act 3.
Okay, so Act 3 is going to be putting the pieces together.
Make a whole. I get it.
And in the beginning of Act 3, we're going to see Kat. We just saw her watch and learn that Hope is going to be put to death over falling in love. Kat in the mainframe already taps and she says, like, I'm your biggest fan. I'm going to get you out of here. And she's unlocking the right doors so that Hope can get out, and Hope gets friend. And then that happens really quick because it's a movie. And Act 3 picks up where Hope and Kat meet and unite, and they're going to infiltrate what is the Big Bean Global Summit, the BBGS, which happens only once every 5 years.
Oh, wow.
It's also something that most people don't know, but it's kind of like the meeting of what the G7 countries, or like a UN, but bigger than any of that, because now there is no UN, there's just one world
government. They all just get in a huge room and they fart and they talk about how beans are the best. And they're really, really creepy. And let's zoom in on this. So I think that's good. It's kind of maybe Kat and Hope are running towards each other, trying to find each other in this estate. As that's happening, the Big Bean Global Summit's happening, and we can kind of shoot into that room and focus on the CEO of Big Bean, and they should probably be addressing the crowd. What should this person look like? What should the CEO of Big Bean be, John? Should they be dressed a certain way? Should they be somebody we know? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Big Bean?
She can play anyone, CEO. Harrison. She can play anyone. I know you're probably thinking I'm going to say Meryl Streep.
You're wrong.
Isabella Rossellini would be a nice cast here. But we're casting Marisa Tomei.
Yes, she's back.
She's back, and this time she's a villain, and she is so good at being a villain. She's wearing a power suit. It's made of recycled, shiny bean cans.
Like a knight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bean knight.
It kind of clanks a little bit,
definitely
but
does.
it's framing her very well.
Amazing.
And we get a little glimpse of her it's almost like the scene in The Fifth Element where the opera singer's out there.
Yes, love
Only
it.
This is Marisa Tomei in a bean can costume. And you hear her saying, like, why sell a community when you can sell a single lonely person 10,000 cans of gold beans?
Oh, and they'll applaud and fart.
Yeah.
Yes. so much fiber in that room.
If we ever sneak into a summit like this, is sort of Ocean's 11-y thing.
Yeah.
Like, if we ever sneak into this, Harrison, are we going in costume? Or are we going in like?
I mean, now I'm dressed
James
up,
Bond.
I'm gonna dress up in a can suit,
like the bean mascot.
Exactly right, like the bean knight, and just assume people will probably assume I'm supposed to be there. I'm the keynote speaker. Get out of my way. They say get anywhere with a clipboard or in a bean can knight outfit. He looks really important. He's got armor on. I think that's the CEO of such and such. Yeah. So yeah, I'd go big. I wouldn't try to action roll my way in or climb through a duct and get stuck and die in someone's air conditioning unit. No, I'd be right on the main floor, John, dressed in a bunch of cans.
Blending in. It's the perfect disguise. It's like a cardboard box in Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, right.
So take me through the rescue, like when they finally are able to get together, like how.
Yes, I think they like meet in the hallway, and it's Kat or Hope's kind of sneaking down the hall, trying not to be seen by the bean guards, and Kat like jumps out, grabs her, pulls her, behind a curtain for a minute, and Hope's like, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "No, it's me. It's I was the one to let you out. Like I'm here to save you. I've been on Team Hope Higgins, Wholeness Higgins for day one.
Good job remembering the name.
I was your I got there. I was your 14th follower or whatever. And so Kat's making it known that she's not some creepy bean watcher, and instead is here to help Hope get out. And so they're hiding behind this curtain talking, and Hope just is really between a rock and a hard place, between a bean and a hard place. And she's like, all right, I gotta trust this stranger, and she kind of just lets it all out. She's also very emotional. She found her soulmate taken away from him. Maybe she's gonna die. So Hope's not worried about what people are gonna think about her, and she just starts dumping it all on Kat, I imagine, kind of saying something like, "It was all a lie. The carrots, the cold plunges, the mushroom coffee, the sunlight when you first wake up, even the high fives that are dangerous. They're not. It was all lies. None of it worked. It was all a distraction." And Kat can even be like, "And the fiber pills too, right? I knew something was up with all the influencers starting to try to sell us $50 tubs of fiber with cool names like Morning Blast and regular rocket powder." And Hope's like, no, that's important. Fiber is something we can all use more of. You should never like your bowels. And Kat's like, "Oh, okay." But the more important thing they discover, not that fiber is important, which it is, folks. This is also a PSA for
fiber.
Fiber.
As soon as you hit 40, make it part of your routine.
That's every day. Don't skip a day. But for this movie, the fiber is important, sure, but it's not a focus of the movie. Kat and Hope, they're going to get together, and they kind of got to make a plan. And so they quickly see, that have limited options. One of them, the most obvious one, I think, is that if they can get Hope's phone back, which is in like the Big Bean vault, with Kat's software engineering help, they can reactivate her influencer account and use that to alert 50 million plus people that all this soil is poison, and that may be enough to get people out in the streets. Again, they don't have money cards to play, but that's a big one. And why have it to be Kat and Hope versus Big Bean when they can maybe have 50 million angry Hope fans against Big Bean? So that's kind of the card they have, and I think as they're kind of escaping and dodging guards, it'll be a fun kind of Mission Impossible-esque
almost
scene.
Like a chase scene.
Yeah, exactly right. Where they're exactly. But they're doing it secretly. They don't want to be seen yet to alert even more guards. And maybe there could be a funny scene where there's a large crack in the wall, and Kat's like, "Quick, get in that crack and hide." And Hope's like, This is bigger than a crack. I call this a hole." And Kat's like, "Okay, it's a hole thing. Just get in there and hide." And so we get to see the movie title.
You have to say I think it's the first time we ever said the movie title in a movie. Banana whale.
Yeah, right. There you go. She's my banana whale.
Well done, Harrison. Well, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. But I think the hole should be more than a joke. I think in this hole, they maybe discover an old map of the basement of the Nibbage estate. And they learn that, again, it's where all the food and the soil and stuff comes from. You could believe that maybe all the water is treated there as well. it's important to grow food with, including beans.
Yeah, and they probably use a lot of water for the beans. This is like a data center now. It's like
you're right. They're cranking.
You gotta grow
out
beans for everyone.
Yeah, beans for
You're
everyone.
only growing carrots for yourself.
That's right. Beans for all. Beans forever. And so they see this and notice right away that like there's different water sources, and this something labeled like good water is going like upstairs to the Nibbage estate, where all the wealthy elite are right now at the Big Bean Global Escape or whatever it is.
Breaking their own rules, probably
of course.
Meat,
Touching each other. Yep. Laughing, drinking carrot booze, bean booze, which makes you even more gas. It's just
vodka and bum.
Fermented bean. Oh my God. So they get the good water up there, but they also learn an even deeper, darker secret, John, that the water going out to the people, to the city, to the country, to all the normal folks, Cat included and Hope included, it's labeled as like, you can see there's like lead and poison and all kinds of stuff, like tanks of those things going into that water that's getting sent out to surrounding towns. And they're like, they have the holy crap moment. They're in the well of despair of like, my God, it's not just
literally in the
right,
basement,
right in the basement of despair, of beanie despair. Like there's it's not just the soil, it's the water. This is bigger than like a post on Instagram or whatever this influencing thing is. They can say we can't tell people to stop using their soil. Like it's in their shower, it's in their cups, it's in their whole entire life. The water's everywhere.
That explains why the life expectancy is 42.
And so they're really down in the dumps, but they can't stay there. So we got to pull them out of this, but we're throwing them there for now to feel like all hope is lost in this smelly bean-filled basement. It's also full of poison and lead and other horrible things they probably should not be down in this hole.
I mean, they've been drinking the water, so
that's true. That is true.
But I think it's a good moment for like. What is that phrase in storytelling? The long dark night of the soul.
Yes, there it is. Thank you, John. Yes.
Told you, perfect memory.
Perfect memory.
Just inconsistent, but
what it was.
So this is a good. It was in the movie. This would be like you'd hear the water dripping, and you'd see them like losing their faith. And what could we possibly? I've been following you since I was 8 years old, Hope. And there's like. We don't turn this into a love story, but it's almost like a Schmidt and what's her name from the show where everyone was friends and had an apartment and Schmidt had a crush on the girl.
Friends?
No.
That one?
Like
Schmidt?
Friends, but better. Schmidt and Nick and Winston and the late... And the girl who's a teacher that is sort of annoying, but not really annoying.
Oh, what is that show called?
You know the
Good
show,
John.
right?
I think I do. I do.
Son of a, it was really popular, but anyways,
called?
it's like Friends. It's like Friends,
Sure.
and this is we're not trying to do Ross and Jennifer Aniston. Right. We're trying to do.
I get what you're saying.
Tribbiani
Star-crossed,
and Matthew Perry.
Got it.
So it's like we want to flirt with the idea that could this be developing love or is it just developing friendship? Because we don't know. These are people that are not experienced with friendship or love.
Yeah, maybe that guy in Hope's Instagram video was the first guy that said hi to her in 50 years.
He just took a risk.
That's
right.
Like,
I'm going to kill myself later,
lost,
but you're pretty.
Get turned around.
You make me feel like I have cancer.
And I think it's a good thing. I said it.
It's during that kind of confusing sort of pseudo first date, first friendship that Hope says something like, the wells run dry or something like that. And Kat's like, oh my God, but maybe the well hasn't run dry. I'm a zeros and ones.
Yes.
I can reprogram this. So that she's trying to look for a computer access panel, and Hope is reignited that maybe they can reverse or like clean the water and help save the people, even if they don't know.
Or even flip it. They could do it. They could find a way to send the good water away from the upstairs where all the elite are and into the city, and the bad water, just shoot that upstairs in the ballroom, John, to the whole estate. Flip the switch. Switch the flip.
Switch the flip. Switch it up. And of course, because it's a movie, there's a lever
Yeah,
that
that's
just
it.
says like
That says,
reverse
"Do
direction.
never touch reverse water lever.
Never reverse the water. She's like, I think this is it. It's painted red.
Gotta be. It's red.
Cat goes to pull on it because
Right.
it's a movie. She can't get it, so Hope has to come up and help
touches
her.
her hand.
Exactly, and you're like, oh, maybe because everyone wants
What's
him to fall in
happening?
love.
I have that
but-
cancer feeling again.
and Kat being the brains here, she's like, if we do this now in this concentration, just one glass of water could kill someone.
Oh, that's right. The whole upstairs is the Big Bean Summit. This one guy has a swig and they're all dead. Ooh, okay. And what does Hope say? Does that make her stop or she go all in?
Hope pushes her body close to Kat and grabs a firm grip on the lever and
Yes.
says, let's flick this bean.
Yes.
Come on, we're two guys.
Let's flick this bean.
Let's flick this bean. You hear the water
Boom.
cocoon and chewing
Yes.
and the plumbing switches and
Oh my God.
and then the water switches. They switch directions. That's all it took was just flicking that bean or lever.
Sometimes that is all it takes, John.
I
You're
think
right.
it's
Gotta
a lot faster.
Finding the lever is the
than
hardest part.
replumbing. Yeah. There's a little man in a boat down there. Yeah.
Maybe they get into a boat with a small man in it to escape this basement.
Hey, did you flick the bean?
I'm here for you.
He's got a hat
now.
on that says my name is Bean.
Yes. I'm a big fan, but I know they're evil.
Just flick him and that'll make the boat move.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
That's fun though.
Yes. Okay, great. So they do that. They flip the switch. The good water goes to the people. Bad water goes upstairs. And then I think things are just kind of like escape with the man in a boat out another hole. However we want to do it, but they get out of there, Hope and Kat do, and maybe pause at the tree line of the estate to look back, and they see like all the Big Bean folks falling out of the estate, coughing, dying on the lawn, screaming. They basically just filled the entire estate with poison gas.
Fart and poison.
And yeah, the people are farting. They're drinking the poison, farting out more poison.
It's the best revolution ever done since humanity walked out of caves.
Oh my God. The perfect crime, fart death. Good band name. And so, and they live stream this, as morbid as it seems. It's also hilarious. It gets 1 billion views, and the people of the world see, oh my gosh, this is the water that we were all drinking. It serves them right. They were all killed by their own creation. They tried to, they all come to the same conclusion, or something close to it. If we were tricked and duped by these losers who are supposed to be looking out for us, they're actually trying to keep us dumb and destroy our lives. And now they're free, John. They've learned the truth. Truth set them free. No more Big Bean to hold them down, to keep them in the can of life. Now they're free to
half-truth
fly
is a
like
whole
a fart. Right. Like a fart in the wind. They can do whatever they please.
And I think we'll end the movie very 1990s, where Hope and her soulmate reunite.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of leave Kat to go again, be like a fan maybe, but Kat's sort of.
Good, well, let's
I
start
don't know,
living our
they're-
life.
Like we've got actual life to live now, so we can make our own decisions instead of just eating the dirt the government sends us. And I guess now that the whole world knows about Big Bean, and like, are people even eating vegetables anymore? Or is it like everyone's gone keto and it's just meat?
Yeah, I think they're firing up cheeseburgers and French fries and love making all over the world, and humanity is saved. All thanks to the bravery of Kat and Hope and flicking the bean.
Have we ever done a movie without a happy ending?
That's right.
We'll come back in just a second, and Harrison will tell you what happens in the epilogue.
We did what you asked for. We turned a beer into a movie.
Another feature, another epilogue. So here's what I got, John. Stay with me here. So I'm seeing, at first, something pretty unsurprising. It's the near future after this crazy thing. Hope and her soulmate, they open up like a community brewery and garden, and the soil is actually tested for safety.
Nice.
Kat's there as the lead bartender. They've realized that wholeness isn't like an individual achievement, it's a collective effort. Kat and the world, they did it together. They freed themselves from Big Bean. So they have a whole appreciation for Wholeness. They're all much happier now.
Probably because of the cheeseburgers.
Yes, and the meatloaf, they can be meat again, but also the wholeness, the community, and they don't have to be afraid of other people, and high fives. Everyone's high-fiving. And I think like the almost final shot, or what feels like the final shot, is Kat looks at Hope and she says something like, you know, I guess this means that life isn't just about gardening or just about working, or just about serving the government, or who has the biggest bushel of carrots. It's all connected, right? And Hope's like, you got it. It's about each other. What makes us connected, not what sets us apart. It's a whole thing.
Nice.
And we smile, and the birds chirp, and the sun sets. But in the darkness of that night, I think we go pan back down as everything seems happy to a sub-basement.
Another basement?
The Council of the Nibbage estate. We're back on the Nibbage estate, and there's a camera down there that's watching Hope and her soulmate and Kat on this, you know, CCTV feed, and someone emerges from the shadows who's watching this television, and it's none other than Victor Lancaster.
Why do I know that
Of course, he was the villain who orchestrated the entire stuffed cheeks eat till you die fiasco. So a man with a history of food himself. And he says something to the effect of, so the people want to eat whatever they want, do they? Be careful what you wish for. And then it goes dark.
I love the tie-ins. Your epilogues are great, Harrison. And obviously the moral of this story is when a TikTok influencer tells you that enlightenment is just one heavy metal infused carrot away, check for the Big Bean logo hidden on their burlap outfits.
Oh my gosh. And for the love of everything holy, stay out of your yard. If you're covered in worms, smell like fertilizer, you're not fighting yourself. You're just making it easier for the legume lobbyists to track you.
Exactly. We do not need to be whole to be happy. You just need solid community, lack of lead poisoning, and ideally some cold beers.
That's right. Speaking of which, this brew is the only thing currently filling the void in my soul. It really is a whole thing, isn't it?
A whole beautiful, ridiculous thing. Kat, we hope this movie fills you and your conspiracy carrot-shaped hole in your heart with joy.
And we'll see you next week with 5 new beers from Untapped, asking for you to vote for which one's going to be our next feature film. But until then,
peace,
punch,
and flick the bean.